Okay, let's talk about insider information and how you can use insider information legally, 100% legally, to make a lot of money with stocks. Okay, so one thing you need to know is that major funds, fund managers, analysts, institutions, they pay millions of dollars a year, millions of dollars, to have what is called corporate access. Corporate access. What does that mean? That basically means like exactly what how it sounds like. They get to have access to one-on-one meetings with CEOs of public companies. Right now, why would these institutional investors, these smart guys, why would they be willing to pay millions of dollars a year to have access to, get to ask CEOs of public companies questions one-on-one? I'll tell you what the answer is. Very simple. Because look, as far as I know, they're not sharing any non-public information. Okay, they're not like saying, "Hey, our earning is going to be X" or things like that. They're not saying that. But we all know that you can pick up a lot of information from how people say this. It's not what they say; it's how they say it. It is how they say it. So whether it's verbal or nonverbal cues, look, it's just like some of the top poker players. They pick up on what are called tells. They can see how somebody is holding their chips or the cards or whatever little ticks that they have. They can see if they have a winning hand or a losing hand, right? So these fund managers are very, very clever. They understand that if they ask a CEO a question, they can see how this guy reacts to it, how they respond to it. Okay, the way they say it, the tonality, their voice tonality, maybe some physical tics, anything like that, right? So here's the good news. You now have exactly that type of insider information. That's been really my focus when I launched the Wall Street Reporter online. Now, Wall Street Reporter goes back to 1843. It's like almost a 200-year-old newspaper. But when I launched it online in 1997, I think it was, 97, the whole idea, and back then we did it in audio. We didn't have video like you have now, right? But the idea was you could, we could do these interviews and you could see exactly, you could hear the tonality and the voice of how the CEOs responded. Did they sound confident when they answered some of these questions? It was very, very, very valuable, right? So now, when you watch some of our video interviews, or better yet, if you participate in our live streams, you can ask the CEOs the questions yourself and see exactly how they respond to your questions, or how the audience reacts, right? Because you can follow in the chat. You can see, are these guys are they trying to hide anything? Are they confident in the way they answer a question? You can pick up quite a lot. I mean, anybody who's look, if you're watching this right now, I'm assuming you have enough life experience where you know when somebody's telling you the truth, right? You have enough experience dealing with human beings that you can know what's going on. So that's the value of Wall Street Reporter CEO interviews. And look, I think we're doing better than anybody else out there. And again, we've had so many winners. Countless, multi-baggers, doubles, triples, 5Xers. 9 stocks just in the last 2 years that increased between 1,000 and 5,000%, 10x, 50x. We've had 100 baggers. We've had so many 10 baggers over the decades. It's unbelievable. But really, what it all comes down to is, this, these CEO interviews. That is the thing where that gives you that inside information edge. And look, I want you to take full advantage of it. I want you to join our next live stream, ask the CEOs the questions, and then decide for yourself if that stock that you see is going to be the next, 10x to 100x super stock. Ready to build your wealth with penny stocks? Then get my new book, 10 Bagger Blueprint. It gives you a proven system for finding stocks which have potential to increase 10x and even 100x. It's the proven system that I've used over the last 25 years to help create over $1 trillion in shareholder wealth by introducing investors just like you to countless stocks that have increased 10x, 20x, 50x, and even 100x. Get the book, 10 Bagger Blueprint. It's on Amazon, only $15. It's going to change your life.